Hello again, this is Tom Lundquist at Bluebird Forge, and today I'm going to show you about forging nails. Forging nails is a good exercise for beginning smiths because it gives practice in drawing out, cutting, and upsetting. It also requires few tools and very little material, so it gives you an opportunity to practice on something where it doesn't matter if you mess up a few of them. And I promise you will mess up a few of them in the beginning. So let's get started. The tools you will need are your hammer, a cut-off Hardy, nail header, which you can see my forging a nail header video if you don't have one, or you can buy them from some of the tool suppliers, and of course your anvil and a forge. I'm heating up a piece of 1/4-inch round stock in the forge. That fits this particular nail header very well. The idea is that you want to start with stock that's a little larger than the top hole in your nail header. Begin by getting the steel very hot, at least 2,000 degrees. Bring it to the near edge of the anvil and using a half-face blow, make a shoulder on two sides. Now, draw a point on the part that has been isolated. Check it to see if it fits in your nail header. This one needs a little more forging. I'm using overlapping blows and forging towards the point so that I get a nice smooth taper here. When it fits into the nail header and suddenly stops at the shoulder, you know that you're done with that part of the forging. Now it's time to cut it. Leave about 2 diameters of the rod and cut most of the way through, but not all the way, so that it's still attached to the bar. Return it to the fire and take another heat for the head. When the steel is hot again, put the nail in the nail header and twist and bend to finish cutting it off. Place the point of the nail down through the Pritchell hole and strike the top of the head. This will upset it. Then you can strike some more blows at an angle around the perimeter to make a nice shape on the head. Once you have it shaped how you like it, you can knock it loose from the nail header. And here we have the finished nail. I'm going to start by setting down a shoulder on the near edge of the anvil. Then I'm going to forge the point. And I'm using overlapping hammer blows from the shoulder toward the point. This way I get a nice smooth side on my nail. Once again, I'm checking it to be sure that it goes in the nail header smoothly. I need just a couple more blows here to make sure it's nice and smooth. And it slides in and then suddenly stops. This is exactly what I want. Now I'll reheat to cut it off and make the head. When the steel is hot again, I'm placing it just about 2 diameters of the parent stock from where the shoulder is. I cut most of the way through. Then I put it in the nail header and break it off the rest of the way. I place the point of the nail down through the Pritchell hole and begin upsetting the nail head. And here we have the finished nail head. You can quench this in water, or sometimes it'll just come out of the nail header quite easily and it's not necessary. So here we have the finished nail. And there you have the basics of forging nails. You can forge nails any size you want to. I have some tiny ones here that I made using the nail header that I forged in another one of my videos. This is one of the ones that I made today. I have made large nails before. One time I made some that were out of 3/8 square stock, about 5 inches long. And instead of using a nail header, when I got ready to head these nails, I simply clamped them in the vise and upset them that way. One time I even made a railroad spike that was 40 inches long and 1 inch square. And this was the upright member of a set of fireplace tools. I needed to make the rack to hang the tools in, and the tools had railroad spike handles, so in order to keep up the motif, we made this large railroad spike. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, and we'll see you again.